But the Uranus should still be able to get prio over the Sora.
Yes, but the Sora's job is definitely not to lane against Uranus, but
Hanzo?
Whoa! Hanzo? I'm not sure, brother. I think it's just gonna be a straight up, something like a Guinevere here.
Oh.
Or do you want to go something like a... Nah, Harley is not there.
Okay, so it's a Paquito jungler.
Oh, the Clint against the Brody in lane as well. That should be a good lane for the Clint.
Feels like a Joshua game if RRQ wins this.
Yeah. It's all about Joshua.
Or Lynch.
If he's able to find at least an opening, like 2 moments, definitely can create a significant outcome here for the side of RRQ. Can they force the game 3, ladies and gentlemen, in this classic derby?
All right. Mid prio is still the name of the game here with the Mathilda Fredrin. If RQ puts more emphasis towards the fights more than the jungles, I think they should have a chance to get the early game. But Rafaela and Eudora is still a nasty, nasty combo, man. They sustain also the amount of peel and damage that you have the early game. But it feels like, or it looks like, RRQ's draft rating triumphs over EVOS by a landslide.
And I can see why. There's just so much CC on the left, and they'll be able to control it. Demon Kite as well, back to a signature pick. Even though it's not meta, it's what Demon Kite used to win a world championship. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. Will it be 1-1, RRQ equalizing, or will EVOS take RRQ down with a clean sweep?
The trend of EVOS winning in this so-called classic derbies, will it continue here in the second game? Or perhaps RRQ have a say with Joshua again, a player to watch on the Sora in this game.
Next BTR battle way, Mr. Lynch, now Joshua Albert with the control over Lethal Wanderer. I thought Randy was going to go for the cut there. Now, let's talk about this matchup though. Sora versus Uranus, Sheffin. Will the Sora even have space to play around these skirmishes?
Yeah, Sora is just going to be there to secure the lane most of the time, and he's going to be online when the turtle fight begins. Most of the time, he can really poke down the Uranus, and that's why, there you go, the Festival of Blood, and also that concussive flash has to put more emphasis towards the lane clear. Meanwhile, Arthur, King Arthur in the gold lane, getting dominated by the Forgotten Tiger.
Yep.
Looking at the other emblems as well, pull yourself together for the one dub. So it's going to be a bit more safe with the amount of flickers that he has, and also possibly that Winter Crown is going to be available in the late game against heroes like Joshua. It should be an item that is non-negotiable.
Yeah, and this is why I was talking about the lane matchup, right? I mean, if we're just talking about lane, everyone should have a very good time down below. But EVOS, they gotta be very careful about that setting pressure from Joshua. Randy with the cut, so he has prio up top.
EVOS understands here, they cannot contest Randy though. Oh, that's gonna be a beating. Andros Uranus finds an angle.
Oh god.
And he will heal back up. Joshua again! But Albert finds an angle to steal the turtle. That's got Imueza taken down. Here comes EVOS though. No, they will disengage, so it's a 1-for-1, a kill for a turtle.
A straight up retribution win for Albert in the 50-50. And that makes it still worth it for EVOS as a roamer for a neutral objective.
And that is why he is the constant. He is always performing despite different teammates. He is always there, bringing out the best in this jungle role. On his prediction though, by Gope, it looks like RRQ's fans, the kingdom is still triumphing over the EVOS fans. And look at Randy right now. There's no one that can stop him to cut lanes, especially with this Valentina and also utility-based mid-lane trio for EVOS. So he has a bit more most of the time against this Sora.
Another 50-50 win for Albert with the red tree. It's 2 times now that it's happened, and this is not a good spot for a Fredrin to be, especially in this meta. Again, the reason we don't see Fredrin too much is because it's going to be very difficult for him to keep up in levels, especially against Paquito here, who clears really quickly.
Yeah. And there's no rush for EVOS at all. They can play as slow as possible, despite the danger of this Brody that's going to post in the late game, and there is not much full dive potential from EVOS. They're still a better scaling composition, you know? The damage, the sustainability as well, the flexibility, mostly, for EVOS. It's definitely over RRQ. First item priority for Joshua is gonna be that Radiant Armor, just being that front line for RRQ. He's doing a decent job in the first turtle, but apparently it's not enough for RRQ to win out that retry battle.
Yeah, RRQ are going to have to play for a turtle too. They're going to have to win this gun.
Seems like that will definitely be the case here. It's 2-1. Here comes an interesting rotation for Albert. Great setup there. It's going to be a kill. Randy, though, will be the trade. So it's an EXP4 gold laner as RRQ lets burst this floor down. Rion W will find an angle, opening things up. Is there.
Oh my God!
Locking the jungler in place. 2 turtles for RRQ, but 2 of them got stolen.
A disaster for RRQ. They get the kill on XP. This should be free. But everybody was just corralling over. I mean,
Dude.
guys, you gotta zone the enemy jungle, that's one. But also you gotta land those retries.
That's quite possibly the worst case scenario
Oh my
for RRQ
God.
in that place. I was questioning the decision of Albert rotating over the tunnel despite them being,
That's crazy.
you know, RRQ having the man advantage. They should have just played down below, but no, they get everything and also the conversion immediately towards the purple buff. Everything have gone wrong for RRQ. Oh no, the Cyclone Eye as well!
The timing definitely not favorable. Here comes EVOS though. They want to find something, but quick disengage there by the side of RRQ now. 5 minutes in, almost 3K gold lead here for the White Tigers. Definitely not ideal for RRQ.
Not ideal is something completely different. I mean, we gotta shut the screen off right now. What you're seeing here shouldn't be available.
Randy, pops the flicker, still able or still trying to get out, but this time RRQ has enough damage. Oh, again! Mueza just finds the holy baptism. The timing is impeccable.
Oh my God, you can see the experience dip down below. Arthur getting manhandled by the cowboy. Yeehaw, partner!
Again, that's the retribution. That's gonna be the flicker. Albert though still have abilities to close the kill out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a carnage here. And the White Tigers, they're munching. They're eating kings right now.
Not even a Barat's in the game, but that's true. EVOS are munching on kings.
The Rafaela always catches you off guard, man. This is a hero that's still not fully, you know, a lot of people are still not,
Thank you, Midnight.
I guess, like, yeah, thank you, Midnight, for that. Not really fully adapted to this hero. The potential for the stats are always catching you off guard. You think Rafaela is a sustain hero, and it is a sustain hero, but the stat potential, bro. Joshua might have to use the ultimate here.
Wow.
There you go. That's a free turret for Erlan.
I mean, EVOS are just skill diffing RRQ at this point as well, right? It just, I mean, obviously we're gonna have some questions there. We got Lemon and Donkey, both legends.
One with a very iconic medal. It almost seems like Donkey is, you know, kind of putting that in front of Lemon, saying like, hey, I got this, bro. I won. Remember that 4-3?
Yeah.
And M1?
M1.
They blew a 3-1 lead, brother.
They did. They did.
It's kind of sad.
And Lemon literally has this. Shout out
At
to our
least he didn't
restreamers.
see Donkey in his screen.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's gonna see it.
He
though.
will, and he's seeing his
There you
team
go.
get cooked. Let's see,
Oh,
Lemon.
Lemon's
Oh,
reaction.
hello.
Donkey's reaction though.
Hey, but he's a wholesome guy, man. I don't think he takes offense to that.
We took offense to, I think, another thing. You know, I think someone called him overrated or something. Anyways, 3-6. EVOS with a 5.5K gold lead. Randy just doing whatever he wants. And I don't know, folks. Right now, I think the only questions we would have is, how did this happen?
Or maybe how
From the first turtle.
long will it take for EVOS to end this game?
Yeah, that's a better question, actually. Now with Erlan even, dude, Randy can just take all this. He wants all the smoke.
Yeah, torn on.
Oh,
hard
my
memory also used up. That's gonna be
Hold on.
done. That's gonna be the holy baptism pop. Oh, Albert! Joshua! Finally finding the engage that the Kings of Kings wanted, and 2 members of EVOS wipe out.
Okay, now that was immense levels of greed. What the heck? They were on the purple buff for so long, I thought they were just gonna go away. Let's take a look at the replay here by Infinite GT50 Pro. What? Albert missed everything.
Yeah, I think the burst from the Eudora kind of makes their brain go, let's pull the trigger and let's fight. but they forgot to sustain the Esmeralda and also the Fredrin brings to the table. And they gotta realize, man, as long as Arthur is not dead, RRQ will always have a fighting chance. But the two EVOS way, they know they still have the advantage in terms of economy and also items as well.
Yeah, I mean, the first game, discipline was shown by EVOS, but in that, at least, fight, they could have gotten way more discipline. Let's see here, the first lord of the fight here of this game. That's gonna be the Holy Baptism pops. Use done! Albert finds a turtle. Demon Kite getting away with the help of the Guiding Wind. Hajirin pops the Holy Baptism as well. So it will be a two objective get here for side of EVOS, getting a kill and the Lord.
4,000 gold lead now. I mean, RRQ were able to turn things around for a bit, but EVO still just play the game slowly but surely. They know that RRQ can only win through 5v5 team fights, and if EVOs don't troll like they did earlier, there should still be no chance at RRQ winning out these neutral objective battles, especially considering Demon Kite is 3 levels down, about to be 4 levels down on Albert.
Yeah, Randy so far has been playing decently as well. Despite the KDA, he's playing a different Uranus game, just baiting out all the resources as he's doing right now. Can they get it?
No, I don't think so. Not just yet. That is quite vulnerable though. Top lane turret below 50% HP. And EVOS, I think, after what happened in the purple buff, they said, you know what? Let's be disciplined now. Let's end it.
That is the case, it seems. EVOS is going to take it slow. They will pounce on their prey when they are ready to. And it's clean right now. I mean, Demon Kite, no chance for him to contest for the neutral objective. Randy.
Oh, that's a pull. That's, again, Joshua looking for a potential play. Now, do they want to siege the mid lane here? I don't think so with the Holy Shield still active. There you go.
Yeah.
So it will be another reset, but the jungles though, will be eliminated, right? No jungle farm here.
At least
for a Demon Kite.
At least, Donnie. They won't lose to an Esmeralda.
Yeah, oh man, don't look at it. The gold lead from Albert right there, that's 3K. Oh my goodness gracious. And that is why the utility junglers has not found success in EWC as well. Because when there's nothing is happening, then you really have to force out a fight. When you are behind, then what the hell do you do?
Yeah.
You can't really farm as well as Paquito, obviously.
No.
You need neutral objectives on
and they didn't
jungle.
get it.
And
he's been losing the red trees all over the place.
Not even a lethal wanderer, that's the thing,
crazy.
right? Even the lethal was stolen by Albert, so...
Dude. First game, he lose out on a red tree against a Melissa. Second game, he lose out on a red tree on a Redora.
It's not a good show for sure for Demon Kite so far. As Gani mentioned, his debut has gone very south from what I think the Kingdom and a lot of even RRQ players expect. And I can't really just fully blame him though. That moment up top when they were on the neutral objective, Saida and Joshua were playing in the pit instead of zoning. I mean, it reminds me a lot of my teammates.
Is that a shot at someone?
Yesterday, yes. It wasn't with you two though. It was
what happened?
A few bozos.
Oh man, we're just throwing people under the bus here at the desk.
I mean, we're not dropping names, so it's all good.
But right now we are dropping names because I don't know how Joshua and Saeed play the same way. They're just not even zoning for their new utility man.
Yeah, at this point, Joshua is hoping for a 5-man set. That's it. That's the only thing that can probably salvage this kind of situation. To the point where Moisa cannot even heal up the whole teammate. But his flickers are there, and he's also rocking the tough boots, I believe. Oh no, he's actually a rapid boot. So maybe there's gonna be a CC lock potential here for RRQ. We'll see though. Since gold lead is definitely not low at all.
Let's see if the Hail Mary play comes through. That's a 3-man ton and a stun though. DK eliminated off. The jungler goes. Here comes Arthur with the free hit in the back. That's going to be Albert securing the Lord. No problem. But here comes EVOS. They want to fight Saeed. Looking for fried cover with a flask of the Oasis here. Provided RRQ stand with 4, but they lose out on the Lord.
They get away with the guiding win, but again, it's EVOS pointing down on the ground and saying, let's go, 5v5.
Yeah. If RRQ members was a bit faster in following up Joshua at that point, that might have gone differently, but still, EVOS wins out on the objective once again. 7K gold lead right now, and they have extra body to work with to burst down all these inhibitor turrets. Oh man, how do you deal with this? Because Joshua cannot take a lot of beating right now.
No.
Once he gets inside, like he's gonna be denied of the shifting skies as well. The stance is gonna be there. for the Eudora?
I don't know, man. It just feels so off as well when you pick up Fredrin and then a Brody, right? Like, the Fredrin wants to go utility jungle. I mean, wants to go neutral objectives because he's a utility jungle. And you want to play Brody strong side usually. So it's just like, you pick a utility jungle, but then a weak side pick. So it's like they want to play up top, but they also want to win down below. So it was very wishful thinking, I'd say. A bit too ambitious. But we'll see, because it's not over yet. RRQ, one big set from Joshua can change things. No Purify on the hands of EVOS.
EVOS will get the far lane though. And that's going to be a very, very tough, challenge up ahead if RRQ do survive this defense. And EVOS, they're cruising right now. 7,500 gold lead. They know how to space against this sort of composition. And I think they're just waiting right now, Chef. And 80 seconds on the clock for the next floor to come. And RRQ, they can't really do much about this.
Yeah. Again, there's absolutely no rush for EVOS right now. They're controlling the game, controlling the map, and also the scale better at this point. It's just a matter of like how disciplined can you be in this kind of situation. And I feel like EVOS is always battle tested in these scenarios.
They like
the experience that they have last season. What'd you say?
They like it here.
Okay, they do. Especially with Randy, man. This guy on Alice was a different beast.
Yeah.
With this kind of heroes as well that relies on tankiness. He's also a different beast as well.
Yeah. At this point, Drian, he's so safe, bro. Like, he's 0-1 and 6. It's all Randy. Oh, man. They're just taking everything away, by the way. These Tigers are waiting in these bushes, taking away Albert again with the red tree, Ajit with the walk-up, but there's no threat. Uranus can take that all day, Sheffin.
He cannot always get away with this, Mirko.
Huh?
Just like you just now. Player timeline, though, from Randy and Joshua. I'm sorry.
Joshua.
Yeah, it's not looking pretty good right now for Joshua, let me tell you that. That's also an understatement.
Uranus is actually crazy though. The amount of damage that he is right now taking, and again, just providing info, right?
Yeah, they like the, I guess like the penetration here. The Brody has the Malfic gun, so maybe they can actually burst down the Uranus with 4 guys. Well, we'll see.
I don't think so even, right? I mean, even if they are able to burst him down, the thing is, Rafaela can just respawn him. That's so crazy.
You're right.
It's back. That's why I'm laughing, dude. It's like, look, they can go all in on Randy all they want.
Dog, Erlan, chill out. You're winning the game. 141 BPM.
Hey, Erlan will beat per minute as many minute beats as he wants to, Sheffin.
Randy trying to spot out Joshua.
Oh, DK!
Half HP. Got to reuse. EVO's looking for perhaps again, an opener there. Looking to pull the trigger. It looks like they will pull the trigger on the Lord, though.
Yep.
As RRQ, you know what? There's not enough resource to contest. Let's back off.
Oh, it's just so clean. EVOs know they have a wave up top. RRQ try to deal with it, but there's no way they can go for the fight just because Randy can just stay up front. Then you have Mueza healing him. Then you have Mueza that can respawn him if he dies. This 0-3-2 stat is a fallacy. It's a lie.
Yeah,
It's a trick.
I can't believe I'm only noticing it just now. Like, who the heck do you copy in this kind of situation? Is it like the Holy Baptism?
Dude, at this point, you just try to copy a win, but you just can't.
How do you copy a win?
Well, that's something RRQ have been trying to do for 2 seasons now.
Maybe Hajirin needs to change his nickname to Hajirin W instead of Hajirin only.
Drian in his debut with a W. Looks like he's gonna get a W. 6-8 right now. Randy's gonna go for the zone. They have a Lord Ghani. Sheriff Erlan's in town. What? Yeah. Holy Baptism lands on Natalia.
Definitely looking to at least put, or trying to end the bleeding here. It seems like they're taking it slow. No opening, RRQ's players not overextending. Perhaps they want to siege it here in the mid lane, and it's looking very low. But it seems like RRQ composed enough to defend that mid base turret. So it is still standing, folks, here. 18 minutes of the game. So far, this is the longest game we have. MPL ID Season 18.
Yeah.
Tell me, that's true. The last game was the longest game as well.
Yeah. Thank you for the fun fact.
I love the fun fact.
Last game was the longest and the shortest.
That's true. Now we have the longest. and it's set by EVO. So, hey, maybe EVOs are like the best team or something.
Yeah. For
Hope they
RRQ
won.
though, just like what the Filipinos says, usually walang damage, pre.
What is that?
No damage, right?
Yeah.
Walang damage, pre.
Walang damage, pre.
We usually say something to follow that up, but it's not really.
You can say it. You can say it.
Yeah, it's like about putting a tank somewhere in a mall.
Yeah. Which mall? All right.
Johnny's enjoying it.
8K gold lead for EVOS. It seems like you were just waiting for the inevitable right now. But there is some comeback chance though, because EVOS, if they get over Zealous, that's literally the only thing that can save RRQ right now.
Dude, if Erlan
Those 5
flickers
man
forward,
stats.
if Erlan flickers forward, RRQ can win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if Rian and Erlan flickers forward. No, but they have respawn. Oh my god, wait a second. It's not even like a guarantee.
Wow.
I can't believe our Firelight is also a late game hero.
Yeah, they got flying clouds too. Like this is just disgusting.
15 seconds towards the Lord. And let's see if DK can actually secure
I don't think so, man.
the objective this time. Is this still 0% on the objective?
This
Yes.
game, yes.
Oh,
This
even
match,
from last
this
game.
match.
Last game.
Did they get an objective last game? I don't think so.
Yeah, 3 turtles went to EVOs, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
brother.
I think so.
Not a single neutral objective
That
in
is
2
crazy.
You know, one of the keys to victory, or one of the many things I had to say in that opening video is RRQ needs to fix their objective control.
And they are trying to fix it with a Fredrin pick miracle, but so far it's not working at all. Randy though?
Oh, look at a reposition. That's Joshua finding the opening. No follow-up to Rendy. Taking very low. Arthur pops the torn apart memory.
Yeah.
All 10 members are still standing. But EVOS, with the lead that they have more say here in the rivers of the Lord.
Arthur needs to pop off. Demon Kai needs to steal this, but Rendy is not letting him close. Look at that. That's how you zone an enemy jungler.
And they reset again.
Oh,
EVOS is
intelligent.
playing this very, very disciplinedly.
so
But
well played.
RRQ right now, they have
Top
some
lane is
healing
pushing.
as well. It's all about the far lane control here for RRQ. Randy once again trying to zone out people.
Yeah. Seems like Rendy again just
Oh, it's so beautiful.
providing the scout information.
Demon Kai
RRQ.
is used to seeing this situation, but I don't think the rest of the team is.
Oh.
In the Philippines, you just Lord Dance all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, now
But
it's
RRQ, the
94.
rest of the team, they don't know. They don't know what to do right now.
Didn't show, so this is going to be, again, EVOS just pulling the trigger on the Lord. There you go. 7,000 goal lead. It's an evolved Lord, ladies and gentlemen. So it might be, you know, the nail in the coffin here.
Yeah, I can imagine Aldo is giggling right now with the way this team has performed so far. Man,
Imagine
oh man.
what he would say on broadcast. What? If he was watching right now.
I don't think you can say anything too crazy, you know. On broadcast? Maybe the backstage.
Oh, that's true. Let's take a look at it though. Evolved Lord with the Uranus and Rafaela. They got a turn in the mid lane. Rendy's walking up. He's zoning.
That's a terrifying on towards the Uranus, bro. Torn apart memories.
Oh my god.
Doesn't deal
Walang
damage.
damage,
Definitely walang damage, pre. Here comes EVOS. That's going to be Holy Baptism landing on towards Joshua.
Oh
taking
my
very
God.
low. Still able to survive. Randy though will lose his immortality. Take a look at it.
my God.
Actually taken down. Overzealousness there. And Rafaela calmly responds.
They gotta get out of jail free card with that respawn. But Erlan, oh my god, the rest of the team as well. You know what? Looking at it, he shouldn't have flickered anyways. He should have just taken the death. But man, what happened? Why was it so botched?
Yeah, I think it's like the positioning for Erlan here is not really that great. He didn't have the chance to even flicker with the amount of CC that RRQ has. And once again, they have to play it disciplinedly, despite how disciplined EVOS has been playing it right now in the objective game. The breakthrough, or like the way they trying to just burst down this turrets, needs to be fixed as well, man. 2 times by now, but still, they have the advantage in terms of power lane and everything. But in terms of economy and also items, RRQ is catching up, and it's no more walang demek pre. They can burst down the Uranus from now on, as long as Rendy is overzealous.
I still think they're gonna lack damage right now. The only way they were able to technically defend there was because Erlan stepped up a bit too far. Like, yes, they can still, you know, burst Rendy, but it has to be from, like, all of their resources, and that would give EVOS a bit more of an advantage to go back in, fight it out, and capitalize on those used resources.
Oh, brother. This is building up to be A long, long game right here, ladies and gentlemen. Two healers at opposing side. They can kite away easily. Especially if they have Demon Kite, you know, get it? Kite with Demon Kite. No,
Get it, yo.
Okay.
Get it.
Still,
Demon wants the kite.
yeah. Lord comes up. Far lane does not matter. Two turrets intact on both sides for EVOS. So they can play with it easily. Again, just be disciplined as long as Airline is alive and as long as Arthur is alive. Those two are the winning condition of each team. But RRQ looks like they want to actually gamble this maybe.
Yeah, they take initiation here on this Lord. They have to, definitely in this current situation now. Will it pay off or not? Demon Kite doesn't land the taunt. Here comes EVOS though. Albert is confident in taking the retribution.
Oh my god!
That's gonna stun, that's gonna crowd control. Joshua finds the opening that they wanted. Here comes the flickers. That's gonna be Albert now with immortality popped. DK taunting, not enough damage.
Look at the base, look at the base! Oh my god!
The far lane is enough to end the hope of the Kings of Kings and the White Tigers. They will continue RRQ's drought in the Classic Derby.
You can only see laughters from the backstage of EVOS. No way! A debut for a world champion, a debut for the rebuild of RRQ ends in the hands of Winions.
They won the fight, but at what cost? My oh my, the constant once again securing the objectives with the item switches as well. RRQ forgot about the most important thing, their own base. It was a risk worth taking, but unfortunately it didn't go their way once again in the second game. EVOS starts the season 2-0.
The opening match of MPL ID Season 18. It was the Classic Derby, and it is still EVOS with a 4